So it gives me great pleasure, and I'd like to put your hands together to welcome to the stage James Ketchell.
I'm going to share some stories of fun and adventure with you. I actually need to turn the clocks back. The back of the bike came round on me, and it threw me over the top of the handlebars. Oh dear, this is going to hurt. Next thing I know, bang, I hit the deck hard and it just knocked me out. When you're lying in hospital and the ability to get up and do what we do every day, just walk around, when that is taken away from you like that, you'll realise how lucky we are just to go about our everyday life. And it was like a light switch moment. I am going to row across the Atlantic. James, it's Andrew from Nando's here. I've just got your email. This is bloody brilliant. But tell me one thing. Do you actually eat Nando's? Yes, every day. Every lunchtime I eat at Nando's. I love them. Yeah, well, that's a story in itself. Come and meet me. We're actually slowly dying. We can only stay up here for about 24 to 48 hours. Now, that's just enough time to whip up to the summit and get back down. Now, unless you're a doctor, you don't really see dead bodies in your everyday life. Well, I don't. But I developed this excruciating pain around my coccyx, which is basically the crack of your bum. I said, listen, I think I've fractured my coccyx, it hurts. Can I have an x-ray? He looked at me, smiled and said, James, that's not the case, but if you want an x-ray, I'll give you one. The most stunning woman I've seen in my life walks in, stands at the end of my bed and says, James, I'm here to inspect you. Roll over. And I'll tell you what, when someone tells you you can't do something, if you want it enough and you just keep going, by default, you'll always get what you want. Now that's 4,000 miles of ocean. It's quite a long way to row, and it's a different beast to the Atlantic. You don't benefit from the prevailing winds quite as much. You really have to row. So the only thing that could pick us up was a 100,000-ton crude oil tanker. Sometimes in life, no matter what you do, you don't really have a lot of control over anything. You have zero control when you're out in an ocean. You really can't do much. But the one thing, no matter what's going on around you, whether you're being rescued or everything's falling apart, the one thing that you can always have control over is your own mindset and your own attitude. So I'm just going to focus on that. And I say, whenever, everyone is really good at something. Everyone is. And when you find out what it is that you're good at and what you love, take that and run with it. You'll never do a day's work again.